Good morning, children. We are reading about Matilda Loyson, who was graceful as a picture and suitable for an affluent household. But born into a family of clerks, she often sulks at her fate, and she was married to a petty clerk. She was always unhappy, and once her husband brought a card for them, they were invited to a ball at Minister's place. And when they went, she had borrowed the necklace from her friend, Madame Forestier, that she had lost. Now let's see what happens next. Madame Loisel now knew the horrible life of necessity. So, as you know, children, that invention is a result of necessity. So, now whatever was there in her life, that was very essential for her. So, she knew now what to do. She did her part, so she played her role very well, however, completely heroically. It was necessary to pay this frightful debt. She would pay it. They sent away the maid. They changed their lodgings. They rented some rooms in an attic. So they got a new rented house that had some rooms only in an attic, and they had to pay the debt that they knew. Both husband and wife, they had taken the amount, and then they had bought the necklace, and then she had given to her friend Madame Forestier, and so they knew that they had to pay the debt. She learned the odious work of a kitchen. So she was working, toiling very hard. So now she came to know what hard work was at the kitchen. She washed the dishes, she washed the soiled linen, soiled is dirty clothes, their clothes and dishcloths, which she hung on the line to dry. She took down the refuse to the street each morning and brought up the water, stopping at each landing to catch her breath. So, though she was tired, she was working hard, but still she knew that she had to do it. And then she clothed like a woman of the people. Of the people means common people, middle class people, or lower middle class as she had now been into. She went to the grocers, the butchers, and the fruitiers, and her basket on her arm, shopping, haggling to the last sow. Sow is the penny of her miserable money. So she was trying to save each and every pie, and she was haggling, she was bargaining at the fruiters. Fruiters is one who sells fruit, at the grocers and at the butchers. The husband worked evenings putting the books of some merchants in order, and nights he often did copying at 5 sous a page. So this was the work that Mr. Loisel was doing. So overnight also he was working, at in the evenings also, then in the morning, day, all the day he was completely all the day, and then night work also he had taken to pay that frightful debt. And in this life lasted for 10 years. At the end of 10 years, they had restored it all. So they had given the complete money, they had paid the debt. Madame Loisel seemed old now. She had become a strong, hard woman, the crude woman. Crude is rough, of the poor household. Her hair badly dressed, her skirts awry, means not neat enough, not appeared to be starched enough. Then her hands red, she spoke in a loud tone and washed the floors with the large pails of water. So heavy water she was pushing out, and she was cleaning the floors. But sometimes, when her husband was at office, she would seat herself before the window and think of that evening party of former times, of that ball where she was so beautiful and so flattered. So she still remembered that beautiful evening. How would it have been if she had not lost the necklace? Who knows? How singular is life? So, children, life is very singular. It sometimes happens that we make some mistakes, we make some errors, and we feel that we should turn back and then rub with an eraser or something that part of our life. But once we have already done the things, that is over. we cannot change them. So the life is very singular, she feels, and how full of changes. She had never thought that she would be in this kind of condition. How small a thing will ruin or save one. So, small things are there in life that can change our complete life, that can spoil our life, or that can make our life beautiful even. One Sunday, as she was taking a walk in the charm houses to rid herself of the cares of the week, she suddenly perceived, thought a woman, she suddenly saw a woman walking with a child. It was Madame Forestier, still young, still pretty, still attractive. And we know the condition of Madame Loisel, how she had changed. Madame Loisel was affected. Should she speak to her? Yes, certainly. And now that she had paid, she would tell her all. Why not? She approached her. Good morning, Jenny. Her friends did not recognize her and was astonished. Astonished means surprised to be so. Familiarly dressed by this common personage. So Jeannie was the name that was she addressed to by her close friends. So Madame Forestier was thinking that who is this lady who is addressing me as Jenny, because nobody else other than very close to her knew her name like this, and everybody called her Madame Forestier. She stammered, she was fluttering. But madam, I do not know. You must be mistaken. So she thought that this lady is mistaken. She is not able to identify and she is finding somebody else, and actually she was not able to identify that she was her friend Matilda. No, I am Matilda Loisel. So she told, Matilda told that I am Matilda Loisel, and you remember, I am your friend. Her friend uttered a cry of astonishment. She was surprised. Oh, my poor Matilda, how you have changed. Yes, I have had some hard days since I saw you, some miserable ones, and all because of you. Because of me? Madame Forestier asked. How is that? You recall the diamond necklace that you loaned me to wear to the minister's ball? Yes, very well. Well, I lost it. How is that? Since you returned it to me, I returned another to you exactly like it, and it has taken us 10 years to pay for it. You can understand that it was not easy for us who have nothing. So, children, Matilda confessed that what had happened to them, but it is finished, and I am decently content. So, our debts are over, and now I am satisfied. Madame Forrester stopped short. She said, You say that you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine. Yes, you did not perceive it then. They were just alike. So they were just similar, and it might be possible because of that you were not able to identify that I had given you a replica necklace and not the real one. And yes, you did not perceive is saw, because she thought, Matilda thought that she must have not able to find out, because those both the necklaces appeared to be very same to each other. And she smiled with proud and simple joy. Madame Forestier was touched and took both her hands as she replied, Oh, my poor Matilda, mine were false. They were not worth over 500 francs. So, children, she told, Madame Forestier told her that her necklace was not a real one. So, you can imagine what she must have felt. So a deeply touched Madame Forestier tells Matilda that the diamond necklace that she had lent her was actually a piece of cheap imitation jewelry worth not over 500 francs. So children, we learn that the first part of the story that is dealing with this is if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. And the last part, when we come, we learn that a message of contentment. It is advisable to count one's blessings instead of yearning for false glory. unreasonable desires can prove to be very disastrous, as in the case of Loisels, who had taken the necklace from Madame Forestier. Therefore, the story gives us a message that one should live within one's means.